Jalen Hurts set the record straight. Now, I got to preface this by saying that we called it all the way back in, when did we put out that video? We basically said that the Eagles are dangerous. We thought they could be Super Bowl contenders. And I got to be honest with you, Jalen Hurts and company, this was such a dominant performance in the Super Bowl that it almost wasn't even fair to the Chiefs, to be perfectly honest with you, but it's just such a beautiful thing. They're not three-peating, baby. They are done. They are done. So put a steak in them or a fork in them. You guys get the drift. But the point is that Jalen Hurts, to me, showed a lot of different things in the win on the Super Bowl. So obviously, aside from dominating through the air with being very efficient, 17 of 22 for 221 yards as well as 2 touchdowns. Did have that pick, but it is what it is. Also had 11 carries for 72 yards and a touchdown. Now, everybody and their mama was talking about how, Saquon Barkley is going to be the saving grace. Saquon Barkley this, Saquon Barkley that. Yes, Saquon Barkley's a stud, and he is definitely, in my mind, after winning the Super Bowl, I think he is a lock for a Hall of Fame player. I just do. I definitely do. But let's be real about something. Jalen Hurts has been the subject of a lot of ridicule. He has been looked down upon. He has been berated. And I think that Jalen Hurts, not only setting the record straight, but showing that he is a top quarterback in this league was a matter of time. And he did it. Because you don't go up against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Keep the ball for most of the game. Turn it over, once or twice, not very often. You throw touchdowns, you take shots, you give the ball off to Saquon when you need to. Jalen Hurts showed that he is every bit of much of a top quarterback in this league, and he has shown that for a long time. But this was his shining moment. And yes, they pointed it out. He pointed it out that this should have been his second Super Bowl. But the way that he orchestrated this offense and made this game as dominant as it was for the Eagles, there is no question the dominance of Jalen Hurts. And I think that now that he has a Super Bowl ring under his belt, now that he has, got that monkey off his back as far as that, he is a franchise quarterback, and there is no more doubting this. Yes, Carson Wentz back in the day was good for that one season, and maybe just a little bit after that, but Jalen Hurts was brought in for a reason, and that reason was to be the franchise quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles, and he did that. And it's just so special because you saw what this guy did coming up out of Alabama. He was never a bad teammate, even when Tua Tagovailoa took his spot, essentially. And yes, he ran it back with the year after that when Tua went down and everything. And then he went to Oklahoma and still was great. The guy can squat a mountain, and he's got a mountain of character. He is a leader in every sense of the word. And I just think it was about time that somebody gave this guy the flowers he deserves, because he went out there and absolutely proved the doubters wrong. And we've been saying this for a long time about Jalen Hurts, but he now has a Super Bowl ring. He now has that notch in his belt where he beat one of the teams that was going for a three-peat. Jalen Hurts is a top quarterback, and it's time that the rest of the national media just stop it. Give Jalen Hurts his flowers. He deserves this, and it's just so special to see because Jalen Hurts is a special player. But overall, let us know what you guys think. Jalen Hurts setting the record straight for the Philadelphia Eagles. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you on the next video.